NPCs in Skyrim and in the Elder Scrolls in general have always felt to me like the chink in Bethesda's immersive armour. No matter the quality of their sweeping vistas, characters within the game are pretty generic and almost always trapped within the uncanny valley. I mean, look at Lydia here, standing in the middle of the road. Stupid Lydia. Hey, Lydia, have you been camping in the middle of the street?
No, my Thane. I camped close to the Khajiit camp. I suspect they may have stolen my mead, but I have no proof.
Do you want me to get your mead back?
Thank you for your concern, my Thane. I can handle the situation myself.
Well, Bloc's video of his Inworld AI GitHub source code being used in Skyrim is impressive. You'll have already seen the video, but the link is in the description. The Chat GPT-4 style dialogue here reveals that Lydia knows where she is in the game world, since she can reference locations close by. She knows who she is in relation to the player, and she also has some idea of her own background. Of course, her generated dialogue isn't yet linked with any ability to translate those words into in-game actions, so she is not going to get her mead back from the Khajiit. This is all just kind of immersive noise at this point, but immersion is good. Its voice synthesizer already sounds pretty good. Fortunately, Skyrim has plenty of existing voice samples to synthesize from. It'd be nice for this to be worked into the player voice recognition mod currently available for shouting, so that we can just talk naturally to characters. And as stated, it would be great if it was combined with an ability for the dialogue to be understood by the AI to the extent that it could be converted into code to enable in-game NPC actions. The interactive opportunities presented by this new generation of large language models are pretty wonderful, and I can't imagine like the Elder Scrolls 6 or indeed Wayward Realms passing up on an AI model of this sort to enrich their characters. It could of course do with a substantial set of variables that could be adjusted to better define individual characters, their stubbornness, responsiveness, intelligence, aggressiveness and so on. But that is all downstream and probably pretty easy to implement. It feels odd. We are now within sight of the kind of NPC interactions that I have been daydreaming about for decades, that I used to think about as a kid wandering the streets of Daggerfall. That realization brings with it a kind of gentle dread that I'm still trying to understand. I think it could be because its reality, as with a lot of things, might actually be underwhelming. And then the hope that I've been living with for so long in the form of this dream dissipates and nothing is left but the disappointment. It could instead be, or it could also be, because I don't currently have the time to seriously get back into Skyrim, so I may need to work on that. Anyway, I'm just talking now. I haven't scripted this bit, so I can talk freely to you. You are the kind of person who has waited until the end of the video, so I owe you this genuine moment with me. Pretty interesting times to be alive and stuff. I hope it doesn't veer too far into the dystopia that it probably will. I'm better when I'm scripted. What can I say? Thank you for watching. I don't have much to say. I'm just waiting for the mod, really. And for the Diablo 4 beta in a couple of days. Last beta before release, of course.